everybody, and welcome back to Lundy's Wildcamp Stroke Bushcraft. And today we're back out in the permission woods. I don't think we're going to be going anywhere else for a long time in any rate. But yeah, today I'm going to be using a couple of different bits of equipment to process wood. One, I've got a handheld battery operated chainsaw sent by a company. I've been using it for a few weeks now just to see what it's like. It's basically it's all right, but it's not that great. All right, I'll put a link in the description about it, and I'll put a little picture of it up on the screen here now. We will be using it for cutting small bits of wood up, and I've also bought myself a new chainsaw. I had a one for years when I first started doing my channel, and I was chopping down big trees in Brockwell Woods and doing things for the farmer and that. And then when I was in another group down in Durham, I used to use it there as well, but it's been sat in the shed for so long now, I think it's seized up because it just wouldn't start. So I went and purchased a new one. I'll just let you know, excuse the volume difference in my videos for the next few videos because my media mod broke, so I can't add me external speakers and things, so the sound's going to be a bit crap for now. But I went and bought this. It's a stealth chainsaw to a 12-inch blade. Didn't need anything bigger. It's ideal for what I need, and this is going to be getting used to chop up a lot of logs. I came up on Tuesday for a day camp, no video, nothing whatsoever. But if you follow us on social media, on Instagram and Facebook, links in the description if you're interested. I posted a couple of pictures. I started splitting a log. I used a battery operated chainsaw for a bit of it, and then I used some chisels I made and that, and this is what I got. So these are going to be used to do my side walls. I'm going to stand them up over, so I'll have all the bark and that sticking on the outside so it's natural looking, and then I'll have all this bit here, a nice bit of wood facing on the inside, and it'll be nice and flat, so if I need to, when it comes to it, I'll be able to put some nice shelves and that up on it in the future, because I've got big plans, you know. So anyway, Tuesday I humped in all that one that I've already chopped, and then all these here, and then all them as well. The ones at the back weigh a ton, like they're dead thick, so hence doing that, splitting them all the way along lengthways with hand tools would just take us weeks to do, and it's a lot of hard work. So I'm going to do it like that, and we'll see how it goes. Roney's on his way over. He's just pulled up about 15 minutes ago, so he's going to be walking in now, and I hope he really enjoys it, because I was knackered crying on my kit. Obviously I've had the chainsaw and everything, all these bags, lots of bits of food and fuel and all that in. Shouldn't be mixing fuel with the fuel, like. And then my Bergen, and then I went and got this trolley as well. This is going to be a camp trolley for fetching and carrying loads of bits of wood and that, and bringing things back and forward from the cars. So because we bring a lot of gear in, and then once we get ourselves established and make a nice secure area, we'll be able to put all the boxes and that in one place, and then we'll be all right. So anyway, I've been waffling for quite a while, and yous that watches all the time will know that I love waffling on my videos, and yous enjoy all the crap that I talk and anyway, so you keep on telling us. And I've had a few people complaining, saying I talk too much and I don't do enough action in my videos. Well, to them people that think that, they can jog on and go and watch somebody else, because I ain't changing for anybody else. I always get told off my loyal supporters, yous that are watching this now, that you enjoy the waffle, the banter, and that's what makes the channel. And I'm not changing for anybody, so don't worry. We are who we are, and if you don't like it, there's plenty of other channels out there that you can go and watch. So to all my loyal supporters and followers of the channel, they can jog on, can't they? And anyway, I've been waffling now for about 5 minutes, and that's just the intro. So anyway, I'm going to get myself some fluids. I'm going to wait for Roney coming. I'm going to get all my stuff sorted out, and then I'm going to start chopping some wood up, and we'll just see how it pans out. Alright, so once again, thanks everybody for your support. Don't forget, if you're unsubscribed, and you're going to enjoy this if you like people talking and things and having a laugh and carry on, cooking amazing foods and building stuff. That's what this channel is all about. Also, I'll be going up on the hills soon as well, doing a few hill camps because the weather's getting better, because I'm a fair weather camper when it comes to hill camping. All right, so if you enjoy all that kind of stuff, and we're going to be out on the bikes again in the summer as well, coastal camps and things, so stay tuned. And I'm going to stop waffling now, and I'll catch you all in a bit. Right, well, as you can see, I've got my helmet on, I've got my safety gloves, and I've got a pair of chaps on. Woohoo! Sexy! Right, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done 4, sorry, 4. I'm just about to do my 5th one now. So as you can see, I've just been splitting the wood. I just trying to get me. The first one was an absolute nightmare. I went offline loads. You can see it's all thingy there, so I let it straighten all them out. That one's a little bit dodgy as well, but all the rest have gone okay. I'm just about to split my last one. Hopefully that should be enough to get the wall done. So I've got 2 there as well, and the 2 that I'd done by mostly hand and a battery saw over that side. And he's just up the top there. So Roney Shy is getting sorted out, and we'll go up and have a little chat with him later on because he's busy, same as I am. I'm just trying to get as much work done as possible, so my apologies for the lack of showing you what I'm doing, but I'm just about to explain what I'm doing now. So I'll just get you all set up. You'll have to excuse me volume because I haven't got any external mics. Okay, so it's just we're just playing off the actual GoPro 11 itself, so the volume might go a bit different. So basically what I've done is I've got 2 logs on the floor, okay, and then I'm putting my main beam on the top of them, and then that's keeping it off the ground, and I'm not putting my chainsaw blade into any soil which will blunt it. All right, now I've had stakes in the ground just to stop it wobbling on the bigger ones, but the little ones are okay. These are actually me splitting pins as well, which I'll show you in a bit. First of all, I'll just get my ear defender on properly, mask down. Then I've got my chainsaw here, just making sure the guard's on, switched on. That's it. Let it run for a little bit. Right, so basically all I've done there is I've just marked a line all the way down so I can follow that, okay, and then that's going to keep it perfectly straight, well as straight as I can keep it. Like, I'm not a professional on a chainsaw, I've had a little bit of experience in my past, all right, and I've learned a lot by doing it as well by myself. I'm not perfect at it, but I'm safe with it. I've got all the safety kit on. These are proper hard knuckled gloves inside. All right, proper chainsaw ones, proper Husqvarna chainsaw chaps. They work really well. Okay, if the chainsaw goes into my leg, these will stop it and it won't even touch my skin. All right, and it'll choke up the blade. So all the safety precautions have been taken just in case anybody's wondering. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go down the log, all right, and I'm going to split it as best I can. If any of it sticks together, I'll just get my pins and my axe, put them through, and that'll stop it, and that'll split the rest of it. I don't have to go right the way through. So there you go, you've just seen us doing the chainsaw bit. It's still together. I haven't went all the way through it, alright, because I don't want the chainsaw end going into the ground, because that'll totally knock my blade. Alright, and as you can see, I'll just follow the line all the way down. It's gone through in parts a bit, like I can see light coming through, so probably not need much to pin it. Alright, most of it's gone through actually. So next thing I do is I just get my pin and my axe, and then I'll just slice that, bang it in, and it should just pop it clear of each other, and then that should be my last of me cutting of the logs for now. Alright, I tell you what, it's hard work that, like, it's hard on your back, believe it or not. But anyway, let's get the next bit done. Right, so the next part of this task is using these just makeshift little chisel pins that I've done. So I get the thickest one first, put it about a quarter of the way from the end. Alright, put it into the gap and just give it a whack, and there you go, split wide open, and it's nice and flat on the inside, which is what I really wanted. Some of them need a bit of work with the axe just to get a few splinters off and that, but that's what the inside of me shelter's wall's going to look like, and all the natural colour, like the bark colour, will be left on the outside just to give it that more natural look. And so my next thing to do is to just get them all together, see how much coverage it's going to be. Sorry, I'm not even in the sight on me. Alright, so the next task is to get them all together, get them all shaved off a little bit on the insides, get them all nice and tidy, and then start looking for some cross beams to put on the shelter wall, and then I can tie these up against the top beam, the centre beam, and I'll put a beam further down to the bottom as well, and then hopefully I'll get my wall done today. I've brought another tarp. I'm going to take the tarp that I put on originally, the camouflage tarp, I'm going to take that off because it's slightly narrow, and I've bought another one which is 5 metres by 4 metres, and what that'll do is that'll go on the roof after I've done my wall, and then it'll hang over the edge a bit on the top, so that'll be ideal. And yeah, it's getting there. Time's getting there as well, like it's 1:05 already. I've been here about 2 hours, but I'm going to sort these bits of wood off. I might do a time lapse, I might not. I just want to crack on with some work today, so my apologies if there's a lack of footage on the work and I'm talking too much. Nah, I'll always waffle. And anyway, right, I'm going to get cracking. Right, well, all I'm doing now is I've got 2 cross beams to put on the side of my shelter to act as braces to put the planks up that I've just cut in half. Alright, so all I'm doing now is I'm just delimiting it, getting all the little nooks and crannies, like nuggets off it, all the knuckles off it and that, and getting all the bark off. It just helps it preserve its life, because obviously that'll just rot away in time. It's all time consuming, you know. Roney's just off doing his own thing over the back there. He's just gathering some poles to put on his roof, so we can try and get that done this week as well if possible. And yeah, it's all action at the minute. A lot of it's going to be done on camera. There might be a little bit that's not going to get done on camera as well. There's a lot of little fiddly things to get done. But one thing I did forget to do before I come out was to sharpen my axe, so I'll have to get my little sharpener out tonight and get this sharpened ready for tomorrow, because it's a little bit blunt. Yeah, this is the tasks that take a long time to do. Right, well, I've been a little bit busy since I last spoke to you. I've started on the side wall now, so I've put a couple of slats on. As you can see, I've got one 3/4 will be up and one about a quarter of the way from the bottom as well. Still got to cut the ends up, but I'm leaving them to lastminute.com. And as you can see, I've been putting the beams that I cut in half with a chainsaw up. I'm just putting them up using prusik knots crossed over there's nothing to tie up on the top, because what's going to happen is that's getting pulled. I've cut the mirror angle, as you can see, so the slot underneath my beam coming down off the roof, and then when I get my other tarp on, that'll come over the top of here and it'll cover this top half in any rate. Alright, my next bit, it's been a little bit more technical. I've had to cut like a little joint out so it fits underneath like so. Alright, as you can see, and it's just got a slight little gap at the top there, but that's not going to get any bother. And as you can see, there's gaps all the way down, but that's not to worry either at the moment in any rate. I'll get some mud and bits of clay in that, and I'll just fill them up with that, and it should be ready to go. So, but yeah, that's 3 bits on, so I reckon about another 4 or 5 bits on there if I use the fatter ones, and hopefully this side should be done, and then that would be it for me. I might not even get this finished actually, to be honest, because time's starting to get on now. It's now 3 o'clock. I'll have to start thinking about tidying up the area, setting up me sleeping area, because I haven't even got anything set up yet, look. So take us 2 minutes to do that. Like, I've just got to move a few things out the way. I've got a bit of a bomb site up this side, like, but Roney's been busy at it. He's got some beams for his roof. It's actually finding slats like this is really hard up here at the minute. We just kind of seem to find out, but yeah, he's getting there. So we've still got all these bits on the ground, but they're just too thick and heavy for to put on his roof, so we'll probably use them for something else. But what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to start using these wider ones onto the sides, use the straightest end that I've got and just cut it off. All I'm doing is I'm just getting it, taking it over, lean it up against the shelter, get a pencil, mark a diagonal line down, come back and cut it with me saw. I'm just using what do you call it, my silky, to be quite honest. I should just get my chainsaw on it and be much quicker, but it's getting to the time now where I don't really want to be using it. But it's coming on a treat, like, so happy days. And I still think we haven't seen Roney on the camera yet, but never mind, we'll talk him later on, and I'll see what time he wants to stop all the building, and then I'll start getting set up. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, well, a lot of time's passed. It's now 4:30 in the afternoon, so it's getting close to stopping work and then go and get some firewood. But yeah, I've done a typical Lundy fashion style, just crack on with work and not video it, so I apologise, but I've got most of my wall done now, so it's looking canny, like. So excuse the light, because I've got no lights out or anything. There we go. I've got a nice pine wood effect on the inside, which makes it a little bit lighter than what it would if it was all dark bark. And then these are all the little cut-offs, so I'm going to neutralise all these. They won't be getting burned. And there's the outside, so it looks all natural. Then obviously I've tied it with crisscrosses of prusik knots all the way along, and this one here goes underneath. I've done a little bit of cutting on this, but I misjudged it. I'm not a carpenter, but it doesn't really matter, because all the top part here is going to be covered with the tarp coming over. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to leave this one on for now, and I'll get the other one done tomorrow. But the wall comes right to the level with the back, and then I've just tucked this black tarp in a bit. But like I say, that's all going to get covered in any rate. And then what I'll do is, at a later date, I'll go and get myself some mud and that, put it in a bag, bring it over, mix it in with loads of little shavings I've got over the back there, and then that'll make a nice paste, and I'll just put it all in the gaps as best I can in any rate. But I want a little bit of airflow coming through in any rate, in case there's loads of smoke gets in, so I might not fill the top parts of it in, the little gaps. I'll see how it goes. Roney's been busy like a little beaver, doing all these poles and collecting loads of stuff. As you can see, he's getting on canny well there now. So yeah, it's all hands to the pump and everybody's grafting. Isn't that right, Roney?
It is.
Yeah.
Fucking midges are starting to come out and all.
Aye, we've had to hoist some midgie repellent on, like, so I've got some smidge going. But yeah, Roney's got his slats all done. They just need to be debarked and tied up and cut to size. But yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I need to get my setup done. So that's my next thing, is get my bed set up. I've got a new midgie net thing to put on. I'll come up on Tuesday with it. It's an old British Army issue camcot net that goes on the top of camcots, and it fits perfect on the bed. And I'm going to be alright in there with the midgies. I can see them all flying around now. So yeah, I'm going to get my area tidied up, because as you can see, I've got a bit of a mess in here. I've got kit lying all over the place, and obviously we've got orange boxes. I need to move them out so I can get in, and all my kit out there. But I'm happy with that. I'll never make a joiner or a carpenter. As you can see, there's gaps, but it's a bushcraft shelter. Aye, go on, Roney, you come in.
Put it this way, going back to biblical times and all that, if Jimmy was Noah's Ark, right, there would be no animals.
There would be no animals, mate.
It would have drowned.
It wouldn't have even floated, mate. It would have just stayed stationary, because there would have been that many holes in it.
Well, you know, and there'd only be one Jimmy, you know what I mean? You
know what it is? You can never praise us, can he? He's always got to put us down. But anyway, your roof looks shit.
Is that just because you pinched all the best wood when I wasn't here?
Hey, I was going to say a saying there, but it just totally went out with heat. First come, first served and all that, you know. Yeah, I didn't do anything on my last camp. I helped Roney build the bed and get his frame up and things, you know. I'm a good mate, but I just really wanted to get my wall done, or part of it at any rate. I'll finish the rest off tomorrow. Now, I've got an idea about leaving a bit as a window, so I don't know whether we're going to have a sort of like funny shaped window, a square window or a round window.
You think you're on Jack and Ori, like?
That's what I was just going to say. Jack and Ori tells a story. That's not Jack and Ori, man. That was it Jack and Ori, was it?
Play school, actually.
Play school it was, aye. I remember another thing I used to watch when I was a kid, and I used to be a bloke sitting there playing a little guitar from the olden days, and it used to be, I'm a storyteller, my stories must be told. So I'm telling a story.
You're full of shit and you're crap at telling stories.
I am, aye. But yeah. So anyway, I'm going to make one of them sections into a window with some clear plastic. Now I know there's going to be a lot of people saying, oh, you use loads of plastic on your shelter as well. I didn't care what you all say. It's my shelter and I'll build it the way I want to. Alright, because I get enough negative comments. But actually I shouldn't be going on about them, because it just gives them more ammunition, doesn't it? But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And anyway, I've got another 3 poles to possibly pinch before Roney gets his hands on them. I might use them. Actually, I'm not going to use them. Actually, they're going to get used for something else. I'm going to use all my little halves, and I'll put some in there, and it'll be great. And anyway, I'm waffling. I know you like it, but I didn't like to waffle too much. There's not been much action in this video, you know, so I'll probably get a few haters on it.
I hate you.
Aye, Roney hates us because I come in and get all the good wood.
I get all the wonky wood. You know, it's like I say, this is classed as the Morrisons of the wood. Like I say, Jimmy goes and buys all the perfect bits of log, and I get all the wonky stuff. You know what I mean?
Hey, so, they're not all perfect, mate.
Can everybody have a look? Just show everybody just about all of them as straight as you can get according to trees.
Oh.
Yeah. And then when you come and have a look at mine.
Hey, aye. Yeah, that's because I'm a quick grafter, mate. And I get there.
Oh, right,
You know, and I've got an eye for detail. You know,
detail. No, you've got an eye for like, oh, I better check that wood before Roney gets up here.
I've got an eye for detail, and I like it to be, as Roney said on the last video, it's perfection. You know, it's perfection. That's how my cuts look like crap on the tops of them bits of wood I've just cut. But anyway, waffle. I'm gonna get a drink of water, and then I'm gonna get me bed set up.
Just by the way,
Rooney's on the gravies already. Look.
All right, already. It's flaming hot past that time.
Don't do that. That's scary. That. Whoa!
Anyway, I'll haunt. If anybody wants us to haunt the house for a £5, just put a message in the comments.
Boo.
So
I'm not drinking yet, me, like, so I've got work to do. So anyway, I'll see you later. Right, well, there's me all set up. I've still got a lot of stuff in my burgen and everything, but my main sleeping area set up, so I'll just place this here. So this is a midgie net type thing that used to go on to the old army cots that we used to get issued. All right, and it's got a T zip. It opens at the bottom all the way along, and then it's got a zip going all the way up, and then obviously you've got your poles keeping it nice and rigid. I've got it tied up onto one of my beams at the top so it'll not move, and then inside of here I've just got my air mat and my sleeping bag. The sleeping bag's lofting up really nicely as well, so I don't think you can see that. So basically it just opens up like so. Alright, and I'll have need as an air bed and a sleeping mat inside. Sweet! So I'll be midgie free tonight if the little creatures come out, the little buggers. So I'm just getting a few things prepped, ready to go and do a bit of wood prep and everything, and then we should be getting settled for the night, because it's now 20 to 6. It is flying by the day. Absolutely flying by. So Rooney's still plodding on across the back there, look. Getting his shelter all sorted out, and all these bits of wood and that. I've never seen him grab so hard. You'll be falling asleep at 9 o'clock. But he's done well to find the bits of wood that he's got, so you know, it's coming on. It's, you know, it's going to be made with perfection, you know. And what was the other words he used the last time? I can't remember now. But anyway, my battery's dying. I need to get my batteries on charge, and we're going to go shopping for some firewood down at the old woods. I'm not going to bring you along for it. We're just going to be cutting a bit of wood. As I've seen it all before. Alright, and then obviously we'll get the area tidied up, get the fire going, have a few brews, and have some food that Rooney's brought in. Because to tell you the truth, I am absolutely Hank Marvin. I am starving. I've had nothing to eat all day. I've had a bowl of cereal and that's it. But anyway, before I go into serious waffle mode, we'll catch us in a bit when we're going to settle down, having some food and having some alcohol. And then I'm going to be doing a live feed later as well. So, but this is weeks after the live feed, so see you in a bit. Right, well, we're going to be drinking a lot of smidge tonight. The lid's gone. I don't know where the lid's gone, like, but it was there.
I'm gonna give you a
I must have dropped it in the bag somewhere. So anyway, we're going to get the smidge on because the midges are out in force today. We took the chainsaw down. I've got a little hand-powered electric one I got sent by a company as well. I'll show you it later on, possibly or tomorrow. So Rooney had a little bash of that, and I've done using my new chainsaw. And what normally takes you about half an hour to an hour to cut took me 10 minutes, didn't it?
I was going to say more than that, an hour at least to cut that.
So, and that's a good chunk of wood. We'll not even use all that the night, like, because it's all nice hardwood. I've still got to spit it all with the axe, but there you go, Rooney. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And anyway, I am absolutely dying of thirst. I've brought me and Rooney to knock off army cups that come with the bottles, what about 3/4 of the size of a British Army one. Me thinking I'm getting a bargain with two water bottles, and I got ripped.
Aye.
And
They've been rejected from China, them.
But anyway, I'm pouring myself a nice Jack Daniels, and this week I'll be mostly drinking Jack Daniels Fire, which is like a proper bourbon. It is bloody delicious.
Is it?
Rooney likes this one. But anyway, these cups are a bit little, so I'm just hoping it takes me full can of pop. I think it's going to be on the rim, like, just. Anyway, cheers everybody. I'm sorry I haven't been bringing you back and forward for a lot of the work getting done. I just wanted to get cracking on, because tomorrow I've got a lot of tasks to do, and I've got a couple of little tasks I will need to do for the farmer as well, just to help out a bit.
Love
anyway, cheers. Oh, that's pure nectar. Do you want to taste?
No, you're all right.
We've had to put me little shamag on the table. It's not that we're getting posh, it's just to stop everything sliding.
Aye.
But I'm going to put on some of this lovely aftershave.
Look at the little bastards.
But yeah, it's that time of year. We've all been complaining about it being dark early and about being cold and wet and miserable. Now the sun's starting to come out. We're getting longer nights. All the little creatures are coming out, and we'll start whinging about them soon. Well, we already have.
I'll tell you what, there's a question I'd like to know. Somebody told me it's only the female midges that bite you. I haven't got a clue, you know. But if that's true, put a comment in the messages. Because I didn't know if they were trying to wind us up or not.
I know I said it earlier on, but I apologise about the volume. Me GoPro modular, what do you call it, media modular is broke, so I kind of connect me external speakers, so Roney will probably have to speak up a little bit, because sometimes he goes really quiet. I don't know why, like, because he's always loud as out off camera.
One minute he's telling us to be quiet when I'm talking, and then the next he's saying speak up. I don't know what he's
You put a microphone on him, he shouts. You don't put a microphone on him, he's like, hello, what you doing? Are you touching your thigh? In your eye? Hairy pie. Anyway, oops.
You're reporting you didn't know it.
I know. Anyway, I'm going to get some wood processed. There's not going to be many loads of time lapses of things tonight, I think. It's just going to be a lot of waffling. Because, yeah.
Full waffle mode.
It's all full waffle mode, just to once again make all them people that love me waffling feel happy in themselves, and you know, because I'm waffling. I just didn't know what to do and say, actually, to be quite honest. I'm actually knackered.
Well, just tell them about how straight the bits of wood are that you've got.
Yeah, I've got loads of lovely straight bits of wood on my roof, and they're practically all the same thickness, and then when you look at Roney's, you think they've been
washed up
on a sandy beach after being in the sea for about 10 years.
Yeah. Aye.
But no, he's done well. He's got all his cross beams done. He just needs to cut them, tie them off and things, and then it should be done. And then I don't know what he's doing for his side walls.
Side walls.
But I've got a lovely, nice pine effect. It's a bit like going back to the 80s, isn't it? Whenever we used to stick pine cladding on the walls in the kitchens.
Oh, I don't know.
I would have did that in Baker where I used to live.
Aye, we didn't have wallpapers. We used newspapers.
Oh, well, at least you had a good read. I know someone that had newspaper wallpaper on their toilet wall. Aye. The only problem was all the crosswords were already done, like. They've been there for years.
The ones I like was the page 3 ones.
Oh, you didn't get them, do you?
No.
And anyway,
soon.
We're going to stop talking crap. We're going to get some wood processed, get the fire on, heat some food up, because we're doing something in an hour. So we need to get cracking, mate. Alright, see you in a bit. There might be a time lapse coming up with me slicing and dicing. There might not be. I'll let you know.
See you in a bit while I'm playing with me.
Man boob.
The days!
That's for you, Rooney.
Alright, okay.
blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it?
Right, well, as you've just seen, a very short time lapse of us splitting some wood. Had a couple of little mishaps, right, but who doesn't? Eh? Who doesn't? And anyway, the curly whirlies are out. Quick and easy fire. We haven't got much of the little stuff, but we've got piles of it lying around all over. So off camera, I'll probably end up just doing some more. But as you can see, the wood pile is humongous, and it's doubled in size now because I've just went and chopped all this lot up here. So same scenario as every week. Hire a few twigs on a nice burny thing. Twigs set alight into more burny things. It's basically, we're not going to be having a huge fire tonight. It's just basically we need to get a nice little bit of fire going. We're going to heat up some food that Roney's cooked and prepared at home. And yeah, it's going to be good. We're going to sit and relax, few gym jams, and listen to some tunes. And I'm going to do a live stream as well. So if you've joined that live stream, this will be it's Sunday tomorrow. So 1, 2, and 3 videos time. Thanks for joining. If I can get it going. And we're just going to add some more thicker twigs or branches, and then I'm going to get some of this lovely bits of hardwood and just place these on the top. Try and get the thinner bits that I've sliced, so if you can see is over the flames. Everything's bone dry. It's absolutely perfect weather, but obviously everything's bone dry. It's perfect for Roney's going to be the midgie warden now, isn't he? He's going to be the midges. I'll tell you what, we'll get some damp stuff. We'll hide on the fire. It'll be dead smoky. We'll have no midges, but then he'll complain about smoke. There you go. The fire, so quick and easy. Isn't it easy when it's nice weather and everything's dry? And when you call Lundy and you know how to do it. Big me up, big boy. Yeah. But anyway, Roney's doing a little bit of doctoring to me axe. We're going to Jackie shine the light on him. So I've got him grafting, doing a little bit of work. I'll show you it later on. But there we go. And doesn't it look good when you've got a nice bit of flame? And the smoke's going straight up, so that's perfect-amondo. Right, do you like what orange boxes? They're perfect for storing stuff in. Perfect-amondo. Right, well, Jimmy's a happy puppy. I've got another top on. I've had this in the wardrobe for years and I thought it's summertime, so I'm going to start wearing it because it's nice. And I didn't care if it gets holes in it because it's just a bucksheet top, and I'm just talking crap now, aren't I? And anyway, it's a regatta one. I've had it about the same length of time. Sorry, I've turned the camera away. I've had this top about the same length of time as I've had my green top, which will probably be on a bit later on. It's got more holes than a tea bag. But I love it. It's got sentimental value. I think it was one of the first outdoor clothing things.
You can't see it's holier than Pope John the Pope.
No, nothing's more holier than the Pope.
Alright, okay.
Is that what the new Pope's called? Like, who's Pope Benedict? I don't know. Sorry, I'm not really into Christianity. I'm into all the I love all religions.
Christianity, just bestiality.
Bestiality. Listen to them there. Look at playing with a shaft. You know what I mean? Look at him. He loves a nice bit of shaft in his legs, doesn't he? Look at him.
Stroking his shaft.
And anyway, we're going to get ourselves away and let this fire die down a little bit. I can feel the heat from here. Can you? Let us know in the comments. What do you think about the setups? Do you like me light? Look at that wall in the back. Isn't it nice and light? That's really good, that, like, I love it. I've just got to find a couple of more decent straight logs to split in two before Roney gets them. He's gone in the morning, so I'll get all the good stuff and leave him all the winky wonky stuff. And anyway, I'm gonna go and get some Jack Daniels down my throat and get my phone set up ready to do a live stream. I'll catch you all in a couple of hours. Morning everybody, it's just after 8 o'clock. My apologies for no content whatsoever last night. Me and Roney done a live feed and it just went on for about 4 hours. And by the time we're finished, we're all knackered, we had been fed, watered, and it was a late night last night. So my apologies, there's not been much content in this video, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes I didn't want to switch the camera on, but I've got my first brew of the morning, which I really need because I'm absolutely knackered. Bed was lush and comfy as well, like just lack of sleep basically. I just couldn't sleep whatsoever. But yeah. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing a few different types of tasks. Roney's leaving the day. He's got to go to work tonight, so he'll probably be shooting off sharp. Still got absolutely tons of firewood left, as we say. We just heated some food up, and then we just had it simmering away just to something to look at. Really, it wasn't mega cold. I woke up cold last night in my DOS bag though, and I had to put my softy jacket on, so I felt really cold. That's what kept waking us up as well, the cold. And not to mention Rooney snoring and all, like, because I forgot my ear plugged, but that's my fault. But yeah, so plan of action today, I've got a couple of tasks to do. Cut a couple of trees up that have fell over fences up the top end of the woods for the farmer, and then just basically crack on with doing some building and try and get some sort of a log shelter made as well, if I can find enough timber to do it. But this tarp's going to be coming off today. I'm going to be putting my new one on. The wall's going to get finished off. I'm going to put some slats along the bottom part today as well, which are already on over the back there cut. Just all the cut-offs from the big ones yesterday. And then I might put some up on the top as well if I can manage to tie them on. And then leave the square bit in the middle empty for now until I get some clear see-through plastic, and then I'll put that on and be like a little window. But anyway, I'm going to sit back and relax and enjoy this brew, and I might get some porridge as well. But I'll speak to you later on when I get myself squared away and wake up properly. I feel knackered, like absolutely knackered, but never mind. We'll get cracking the day, get a bit more work done. I'm going to cook a nice stew tonight and just chill out. It's going to be mint. Anyway, I'll speak to you all later because I'm waffling. Oh, and by the way, thank you if you joined the live feed last night. It was absolutely fantastic. There was a lot of people hung around for 4 hours talking to her, and it was a good laugh. And there was a lot of new people there that I got to speak to. Summertime, Louise, something Harry, I hope you enjoyed your night out, mate, in the woods. Obviously the old school were there, like Peter Appleby and what do you call him, bloody hell man, Ian Murray, lots of other people. Sorry if I can't remember your names, but lots of you hung around all night, so he had hands off to you for taking all that pressure. Right, see you later. Right, we're just going to do some work now for the farmer, cutting a few trees. You can see this one's come over and it's gone over the fence, so we're just going to delimit all, and then I'm going to slice it all up and then just pile it up for the farmer. There you go, Roney's cameraman while I do all the work. Right, well, that's the tree done. We've got it off the fence. We've got some logs over there from the other end. Just leave them in the field. The farmer can collect them when he needs them. And there you go. We'll just leave this bit of rot away. Might come up and get this chunk here, but and cut a couple of bits off that end. But I'm not going to touch the rest of it because it's just too many rocks, and I don't want to risk damaging my chainsaw. But the fence is back up. Just needs a couple of nails. This lifted up, a couple of nails in there where it's been originally, and it should be okay like. But yeah, happy days. Nice little task done to help out with the farmer. But back to camp, get a brew and get this clit off because my legs are sweating. But anyway, hi. It's harder than what it looks, all this chopping trees up and all that. But it's fun. Right, well, it's getting 1 o'clock in the afternoon now, so Roney's just getting his burger on. He's just getting ready to go. I've just been tidying up my area a little bit and having some Bombay mix for breakfast stroke dinner because I've had no breakfast today. But aye, Roney, watch what you're doing, lad.
Aye, everybody.
Safe trip out.
Everybody stay safe, take care, and I hope you've all enjoyed your weekend.
Lovely to hear you because you're talking with your back to it and it's not like having the speaker on, mate.
I keep on forgetting where that.
So,
but anyway, I hope everybody's enjoyed their weekend. Stay safe, be kind to one another, and have a lovely week. All the best
right,
from
watch what you're doing, mate.
him. All the best from me. Take care, everybody.
See you later, mate. Adios.
See you later, mate.
Right, well, that's Roney away then. So that's me on a solo now. I'm going to just do a little bit more personal admin, get a few things squared away, and then I'm going to get started on building again. I've got loads of little half cut-offs that I've got from my wall from here, all these here. So I'm going to fill all the bottom of this up, and then I'm going to see if I can get them stuck on there somehow, and then start taking this tarp down as well. Get ready to put my new one up. I need to go and find a couple of cross beams. Now Roney's got lots of winky wonky wood up there. I don't mind using that. I've noticed when I was up felling chopping the tree up the top, there's some nice bits of dead standing wood up the top end, so I'll go and fetch them down and I'll swap them for here. So because your roof's got to be as straight and as decent as possible, you know what I mean. So because all them nooks and crannies on them bits of wood will just tear his top when he finally gets it put up. But as you can see, I've sort of like tied up a bit. Sleeping in that last night was brilliant. I did get cold though, but I'm currently eating some of this. Bloody lovely. I'm glad it's not the real spicy one, but it does the trick. And I've got a bottle of water in a Lucozade bottle, and I've added one of them army things that you get in the ration packs. It's like the it makes your water turn into like a drink. It tastes like shit, but it'll give us a little bit of energy. And I'm just going to keep making sure I get plenty of fluids. Cleaned all my chainsaw, so that's all ready to go in case I need to use it. I'm possibly going to be slicing in half 2 or 3 of these logs and getting them started. I still need to put another couple of slats on that wall before I start doing the bottom part with the little one. And then I'll leave the centre one open, and then I'll get some clear plastic on there at some point. But anyway, that's enough of the waffling for now. I don't know if I've already said it, but if you've watched the live feed, it'll be a couple of weeks ago from this video, but thanks, appreciate it. And the subs have not jumped up as well. As I'm standing here now, I think I'm on 7,082 subscribers, so that's not bad. Like, it's a canny jump, about 150 new subscribers in the last month. Happy days, welcome all that have just joined. Anyway, waffle, I'll get some stuff sorted out and then we'll get cracking with some graft, because time will be ticking. I don't have to do any wood prep because it's all there from last night, so that's even better. See you later. Ta-da! There you go. So I've had done anyway. Inside of there, I've got a couple of clovers of garlic. I've got a nice big bit of meat. I've got a carrot, 2 carrots, a potato, a parsnip, and a turnip. Stew. Here's the shelter that you used to see. Okay, and this is the extension. It's the granny flat.